Hello, my delightfully delirious viewers. How is it going? What is going on? How is life? Leave the comments below. Anyway, as you can see, we are starting up our franchise, and I'm just going through the options here. But, as expected, I am using my Miami Dolphins, of course. 7-minute quarter length, that seems like a good amount, because I don't want to be spending, 40 minutes of literal time and then whatever extra time there is. Anyway, I went ahead and picked up a few free agents. Lee Bodden, one, because I need a cornerback. I picked up K Moore. I don't know his first name because I'm not very keen on players I don't know. But I also picked up Derek Mason as a wide receiver. So I made a few changes because I just needed to get into it. Obviously, the top guys, T.O. and all them, I wasn't really feeling them because T.O., it said that he drops open passes, and good God, it's cold in my room. Let me turn down my fan real quick. Anyway, so, I was thinking about T.O., but I decided to go against it, and I picked up Derek Mason because I don't know, he's a pretty solid veteran. I can only picture myself needing him for a year. But, as you can see, we're playing the Atlanta Falcons today in our Week 1 preseason matchup. Today at the Georgia Dome, somehow 90 degrees inside the Georgia Dome. Don't know how that's possible. But, wearing my fantastic, beautifully orange uniforms. I'm sorry, I just love the orange. If you're a Dolphin fan, you gotta love the orange uniforms. That's primetime color right there. That's what they wear on Monday night against the Jets, So I got it. That's gonna be my uniform every game this season. Anyway, so we start out here, and Henny, horrible pass, but great patience by Charles Clay. But anyway, I end up kicking a field goal because not his defense, the computer's defense was on key. So 3-0 right out the gate. But Matt Ryan has the ball. He sees a wide open Roddy White. Takes advantage. And he ends the drive with a touchdown to the very, very talented Douglas. So, down 7-3. Not much I can do about it. And I throw it to Jake Long on third down. Yeah, apparently he's my backup tight end. Anyway. Really? Come on, Culver. We're going to have to reevaluate Culver's status on this team. Because clearly he can't make the right plays at the right times. Anyway, on another third down, I cannot convert. Forced to punt it again. His ball, still up 14-3. Gets it to Snelling. Snelling breaks tackles. Dips, dives, dodge. And drives it in for the touchdown. 21-3. I was not expecting this as my first game against the computer in my franchise, but hey, look, I'm showing you kickoff. That only means one of two things. And when it's Gates back there, it generally means we're taking it to the house. He can he? Yes, he can. Touchdown! And finally, I'm on the board with the touchdown. Not in the traditional fashion, but it's something. And wouldn't you know it, my team cannot at all tackle. Yet another thing that will have to be reevaluated in the coming weeks. Anyway, touchdown 28-10. But right before half, I have a chance to kick a field goal, and I realize Brandon Fields, my punter, is kicking the field goal. So I end up missing it, obviously, because it's the preseason, and that's what they do. They sub in other players. Luckily, though, we got J.P. Lossman showing why he deserves to be in the NFL still. But, I mean, it's J.P. Lossman, and I got Henny and Matt Moore. I have to decide who's going to be my starting quarterback because that is not good. But anyway, Jaquez, or however you pronounce his first name, Rogers, comes into the game, and it's at that point where Mr. Rogers, I'm no longer in his neighborhood. And if only Slayton was a little faster, he would have been gone. But I think we have a competition for number 1 running back, and I've decided to put Carpenter back in for another 3 points. At the very least, at least Carpenter will get his stats up. But as I was saying, Slayton is looking like a pretty good back right now, so I might want to give him a shot. And what is this? What Cox? He makes a catch, the fullback. Then we got right over the middle. You see him? I had him in coverage. I couldn't get him. Weems makes his catch. And then, just a long drive to many receivers, and I cannot stop him. Jaquez Rogers almost takes it in for another touchdown. Luckily, I stop him there, but I can't stop him here. So that's 2 touchdowns on the day, I believe. And it's over at this point. I just gotta hope for the best. Julius Prue. Oh, wait, could he take it? What are you doing? He runs out of bounds, and if he had taken it, it would have been a touchdown, but now it's an interception. Julius Pruitt, I know it was my fault, but still, it's your fault in a way. So, this game's obviously over, and what is this? Jaquez Rogers, you know what? I might have to try and make a trade for him. Because this is his 3rd touchdown on the day. Broke 2 tackles, right in the tackle box, and I couldn't do anything. And J.P. Lossman throws another interception just when I was thinking that he might be a competitor for the number 1 quarterback position. He's not. And Jason Snelling, get out of here, Jason. Just get out of here. This is a run-first Atlanta Falcons team, and if I have to play them in the regular season, I am going to be very worried, and I would expect to see them in the Super Bowl. Anyway, the player of the game, Jaquez Rogers, 11 carries, 194 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a sickening performance for the rookie. Goodness, look at that running. So, as you can see, I have to get used to playing against the computer again because I've played so many online opponents that it is getting a bit ridiculous now that I can't even compete with the computer. Final score 56-20. Look at those rushing yards, passing yards. The only thing I beat him in was kick return yards and punt return yards. And look at that. Every quarterback has an above 100 rating, and it kind of hurts inside to see that. Go to my Dolphins. Ew. Longest pass. It was all done by Pruitt. I'm sure their ratings weren't very much better. My rushing, it was okay. It could have been much better. Lex Hilliard ended up with 66 rushing yards. Who knew that he would be good? Julius Pruitt, I gotta admit, he stepped up in this game. So I'm gonna see if I can get him a little bit higher in preseason game 2. And we'll just see what happens from there. But as you can see, he absolutely destroyed me. Passed the ball to literally everybody. Got it, just moved it around. And unfortunately, it's what I have to do here. I have to cut Pat Devlin. I know he's not very good, and so I had to go ahead and do that. And then these other 2 players, Marshall, Houston. But here's the tough choice. I was going to cut Jimmy Wilson, but taking into consideration the struggles he went through in real life and just that little sentiment that said all I need is one shot, it ruined it for me. So I had to end up cutting Russell. Anyway, guys, that is it for week 1. Next week we'll be playing, I believe, the Carolina Panthers and Cam Newton. Hopefully we can go ahead and we can just get our act together. I'm going to be looking for a new quarterback in week 2 of the preseason game. So anyway, guys, I will catch you Saturday for week 2. Peace out.